Alright, so I had everything mounted. It's reasonably happy, but my mind just never stops ticking over and working. So I had a thought last night. I raised the body up even further. So I've changed all the hinge setup there, so it's actually up. You can see how high it is against the chassis there now. It's almost flush with the chassis, which makes a huge difference. And then I've kind of cut this out, and I'm going to see how I go anyway. Going to reposition this so that yeah, the body can be up higher, but then I'll just reset where the suspension mounts, so it'll just mount a little bit higher to keep it like the same height off the ground, but give me a lot more headroom. So I'm just about to clean all this up with the flat disc so I can re-weld that, clean all these up, and then yeah, work out where I'm going to reset it. So hopefully this will give me just a lot more room for my massive head inside there in a minute. So this piece is just swinging in the breeze for the minute. So it was up like that, so you can see how much, so I've actually raised the body and I can still sort of keep it lowered by swinging that around. It just gives me a bit more height. So I'm just tack it in there. I measured this is square off there, so I'll get this one tacked in where I reckon it's pretty right, and then check all this, just make sure everything's sort of good, tack it back in, and I still get the same suspension travel. It still looks like it sits nice and low, but here in this side, now the chassis is parallel with the body all the way. See that? So I get my headroom, and it still looks slammed. Win-win. Well, I'm not the world's best panel beater, but this isn't the world's best car, so that's good. Here's what I've done with this side, extended it, sort of roughed up that roof section there. So now the tricky part's going to be trying to get a piece and fold it with these ridges. So I'm just going to sort of cut a strip, chuck it in the vise and see how I go. So I've done the other side as well. That one's a little bit rougher, but we'll get there. That's actually not lined up perfectly, but anyway, here we go. Section, so another strip across the top, and that'll be sort of the roof metalwork done. Alright, so here's this bit of steel. I didn't have enough to do it all in one go, and it may be a bit tricky anyway trying to get it done sort of all lined up in one go, so I'll do halfway. I'm just going to lay it on here, sort of mark on here with texture, roughly where the fold marks, sort of roughly where they go. Then yeah, I'll have to sort of do one, just see how we go. Hopefully I can just clamp it in the vise. It'll work up to a point, and then the vise won't be deep enough, so I might be able to do the first couple, then I'll just have to bend it over a table or something like that. But see how I go. Alright, so I'm obviously a professional panel beater. I'll be the first to admit it needs a little bit of hammer and dolly work, but there we go. We've sort of got a roof. So all those bits, it's all tacked in. Just needs a little bang up in the centre, but I'm going to put a support bar across underneath the middle as well. But it's all filled in. Sort of got these not too bad just for doing it with a bending it by hand with a hammer and a bit of flat steel. So yeah, now I've got extended roof. It's all sort of filled in. Certainly makes it look very long and sleek. Got these bits just tucked on there. So the next step will be to do from down there to down there, like a panel with a window cut out of it. But we've roughly got roof. So that's cool. One step closer. Okay, so it's been ages since I've done an update. I've been flat out doing other things, playing with go-karts with my kids, fixing up the house, lots of stuff. Been doing lots of work on the roof. So I've nearly finished this. Just got a few more bits of bog to do to get it all sort of pretty perfect. I'm just starting to work on the rear window section, so just got a bit of a cardboard, a bit more CAD. So the idea is for that to meet up with there. So I'm just going to get texture and scissors and sort of trim all the way around there. And then once I've marked this onto a sheet of metal, I'll leave a lip that I can fold back there, which will get welded inside there. And then I don't think I'll cut out like a window section yet. I'm going to decide what shape that'll be later. I'll cut that out with the plasma cutter. But for now, just trim around this top bit, figure that all out, and get that all tacked in, which will really stiffen up the roof section. And then I can start looking at what I'm going to do here to have probably have a lift up thing using some struts, and not sure what sort of hinges yet, whether I use some old bonnet hinges or boot hinges or something, or just a standard hinge. But yeah, still been plugging away, and a lot of different sort of ideas of what I'm doing. Here's having a bit of a change of thought with the steering, so it's a shaft sitting up there just so I can move it around. But for now, we've got miles of bog dust, and yeah, get this window done. Okay, so there we go. That'll push back up like that. I think I'm going to run it just behind this lip here, and I might get like a trim thing that goes along there just to finish it off a bit, rather than try and smooth that and weld that whole thing. Yeah, so next step, transfer it to steel. Alright guys, so here's my bit of sheet metal, cut it for the back window area. So that's all going to get folded back here, and the reason I put these little cuts in is because I haven't got a big pan brake, but I have got these pliers which will fit just inside there. I didn't cut it all at the right width so that they fit in between the cuts. Be able to bend them all on a right angle. Once I've done that, I have to do the same along here for the sides, and I think I might just have to put a little bit of angle on the top, but I'll check that. But first things first is I'm going to get this bent up, see how I go with that. There we go. So do it all the way along. Okay, so here's my little rear window piece. It's yet to have the window cut in it. But so I've bent all that up, and the same to the sides. So now we'll just see if I can prop this up so it fits in there. Not bad at all. So I'm going to tack along there, and then this top will get pushed in like that and get tacked at the top, and then I'll push these side bits out to fit, tack them onto the sides there. Should be bloody nice. So look at that. That's how it's going to look. And then what do you reckon? Big Chev window in the back. Old school. So look at that. So we got it all tacked in. See how it looks from the outside now. There we go. Pretty happy with that. It's good. It'll be interesting to see how much twist that takes out of the roof as well. See there? This side's pretty good. Got a little bit of work to do that side. Alright, it's about 95% there. I'm just gonna, there's a bit of rain and stuff, I'm just gonna throw a bit of this stuff on, just some multi-surface primer. Yeah, the roof's looking pretty good. Of course, the paint will show up every floor. There's a few little bits I've still got to fill, but I'll do them after I do the primer. So I'll lay a bit of this on. A bit cold and thick. Right, like I said, there's a few bits, but tell you what, for a dodgy black lengthening a roof, it's come up pretty good. Alright, so I think we've come to the end of this episode. This has been a long one. The roof's 90% done, I guess. Still a few little bits I've got to just tiny little bits I've got to fill. You can see there, it's come up pretty good. I'm glad I decided to keep those lines. It would have been so much easier if I just filled it all in, but it has come up good. So there's the back. I just primed it for now so I can keep it out in the weather. Got to cut a window in the back. Still haven't decided what shape I'm going to do. Most likely sort of a rectangular shape that kind of follows the sides of the roof there, but yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure. It might depend on what I can get to. I don't know whether there's been some suggestions of doing it like a bubble window, or if I can get like a sliding window out of a canopy. That might be cool. If I can get one that I can slide open, that'll fit. It'll have to be quite small. So I'm just going to look around for a little while and leave it intact for now. It's stiffened the body up quite a bit. Show you what I've done inside there. There we go. Still got a few more tacks and stuff to do on there. Load it all in. One of the next steps will be to get the engine mounted and the steering sort of sorted out. And then this back part here, it's tricky. I've still got to find where I'm going to put the fuel cell and that sort of thing, so it might end up running across there. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, pretty happy with that roof. It's come up quite good. Lots of hours of welding and sanding and bogging and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so I guess I'll get stuck back into it by the next episode. I want to get the engine mounted, steering hooked up, and start modifying the chassis, I think, to fit some seats. So yeah, still lots to do. I've also got to run some supports underneath here from those plates where I've mounted there, underneath there, to sort of really support this when I lift it up. And some RHS steel or something under there. And so I've been playing around with different manifolds at the minute. I'm still not sure exactly which way I'm going to go with it. I'll have to stay tuned for that one. But yeah, we got a step closer.